scene is good. Yeah, yeah. I've seen. Yes. Oh. Oh
Hey
shit.
everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome
Oh
to
shit.
Watch
Okay, we're
Mojo.
gonna have to go.
Today
Which
we're
one's
counting
here?
down our
Oop.
picks for the top 20 most rewatched scenes in action movies.
Whoa. Whoa. God damn. Jesus Christ. Oh, John Wick.
For this list, we'll be looking at scenes in action movies that are entertaining or stylish or have some behind the scenes element that'll make you want to watch it over and over again. We will be excluding superhero movies though, because those deserve a list of their own. And also, if you want to tell us in the comments which action movie scene you rewatch over and over again, please do so. Let's get to it. Number 20, Parkour Chase, Casino Royale. What a brilliant introduction to the new era of 007. In his first action scene as James Bond, Daniel Craig chases his target through a construction yard, parkouring over buildings, cranes, scaffolding, and more as they fight in one of the most stunning cinematic experiences ever seen in a Bond movie.
What? This looks crazy.
Interestingly, the actor who played Bond's target in this scene, Sébastien Foucan, is an actual freerunner and early developer of parkour. Everyone involved went all out in making this opening action scene one to not only rival previous Bond movies, but to surpass them.
Oh.
Number 19, Hot Gates Battle, 300. This beautifully stylized scene captures the mood and aesthetic of Zack Snyder's 300 perfectly. The brutal combat as the Persians try to push through the Spartans showcases the strength of the so-called 300, setting the stage for why this movie is so well regarded. It's not just the action, but the badass one-liners that the Spartan characters utter while kicking butt that make this movie so delightful.
They look thirsty! Well, let's give them something to drink!
Interestingly, according to history, those laconic statements were very in character for the Spartans. And indeed, the word laconic is derived from Laconia, the region that Sparta ruled. It's fun to think that the real Spartans could have been just as dramatic as Gerard Butler.
Oh, here we go.
This is
Sparta!
Number 18, Opening Chase, Baby Driver.
Oh.
Bell Bottoms.
Weird name for a film.
Sometimes a director utilizes their medium perfectly and manages to craft a scene that will stick with viewers for years
He's
to
like,
come.
yeah, let's get this shit on the
opening
road
of
like
Baby
Fast and
Driver
Furious.
is one of those scenes. The song Bell Bottoms accompanies Baby's incredible driving as he helps his criminal friends escape their successful bank robbery.
Jeez.
Apparently, this opening chase and its musical accompaniment were the very first inklings of what this movie would be, as Edgar Wright used to sit and listen to Bell Bottoms and imagine an elaborate car escape.
What? How?
It's an amazingly inventive scene.
Wait.
Definitely.
That shouldn't even be possible. The way he spun the car, and then he somehow didn't get hit. What the hell? That would have stung his cars instantly. Like, oh my god. Okay.
Worth a few watches to see how precisely they match the beat of the music with the action on the screen. Number 17, Stealing the Vault, Fast 5.
Oh shit!
Here's
this is
another
a good
epic car
scene.
chase to make the
this
list.
is a
While
good.
the Fast and Furious franchise is responsible for a lot of incredible action scenes, this one is just so creative. The characters steal a bank vault, attach it to the back of their vehicle.
Okay, I'm gonna say although no, but for the new Fast movie that's coming out, yeah, I don't know why they linked it back to this scene. I'm just looking forward to seeing what they make of this, honestly. Because I love Fast and Furious, as you can easily tell, because I've watched all the movies. Yeah, anyway, I'm waffling, sorry.
And then use the vault as a very large bludgeon and shield in their escape.
Shit. Oh my god. Oh
This
my
epic
god.
car chase couldn't be more visually entertaining to watch,
Yeah.
as their enemies get smashed up by the very vault they're trying to take back.
The
The typical
CGI
style
and
and
VFX
flash
is
of the
so
Fast
good.
and Furious series are on full display in this incredible scene.
That camera shot was nice. The wait. Sorry.
Smashed up by the very vault they're trying to take back. The typical style and flash of the Fast and Furious series are
This
on
shot here?
full display in this incredible scene.
Nice. Ho ho ho! Oh shit! Bye bye.
Number 16, Temple Escape, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was hard to choose just one scene from this legendary series, what with Indy's fantastic tank chase sequence as well.
Oh yeah, don't. I watched it. Surprising, I know.
Sehr gut, ja.
But this classic Temple Escape spawned so many homages and parodies that it's not hard to see why it's on the list. This opening scene sets the tone for the movie, and indeed for the entire Indiana Jones franchise. The famed explorer cleverly sniffs out traps before being forced to run from the crumbling temple and the rolling boulders.
That's so anticlimactic. The way he stopped, looked back.
This scene is so much fun to
Oh my
rewatch
God.
because of its classic nature, but also because it's fun to see how many traps and obstacles Indiana Jones must overcome in such a short period of time.
Why did you look back and wait?
15. Boarding the bus. Speed. This scene at the beginning of Speed is intense for a number of reasons.
Watch the road! Oh, shit.
Bomb on bomb. Oh shit.
The stakes are already high for the characters, but Keanu Reeves insisted on doing this stunt, jumping from a moving car into a moving bus, even rehearsing it in secret so the director wouldn't know. He surprised director Jan de Bont by doing it himself the day of the shoot, which
Damn.
we imagine was a highly terrifying moment for the Hollywood director.
Holy shit.
This scene is one of the greatest of the classic 90s action movies, starring a terrific action star who put himself in danger to get the shot.
Oh, shit.
He barely made it.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. You could have easily controlled
Number
the car.
14, Church Fight, Kingsman, The Secret Service. This scene gets a ton of praise, and it's well deserved. Shot with very few cuts, the fight choreography had to be tight. And with dozens of people involved and a camera moving in and out of the action, that is not easy.
The camera looks so good. Oh my god.
But it's
Damn.
worth it because this scene is a masterpiece. Colin Firth's character
Oh.
Galahad gets a chance to
Whoa.
shine and show off just how incredible a super spy he really is in some of the most brutal finishers we've seen. And the
Shit,
icing
my
on the
man's going
cake is Leonard
ham.
Skinner's Freebird accompanying the action.
Okay, the VFX is a bit meh.
The scene is so well made and fun that it simply never gets old. Number 13, Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris, Way of the Dragon. This is the movie where the legend of Chuck Norris began. All Chuck Norris jokes aside, this was the man's film debut, and what an entrance onto the stage.
Classic. Noise.
A legendary, almost 10-minute martial arts fight between these two is sure to get a rewatch. Interestingly, Bruce Lee popularized a new move during this fight with Chuck Norris called the oblique kick, which would go on to be used by
Ooh,
many
nice camera
MMA
work.
fighters who cited Lee as their inspiration. This fight is fun, brutal, and hilarious at times, with Bruce ripping out Norris's chest hair. Truly, this is a battle of legends. Number 12, Corridor Fight, Old Boy. Continuous takes are tricky to pull off, and not always worth the time and money, but when they work, they work.
Whoa! I like this shot. Nice. Oh.
This 3-minute fight through a crowded corridor took 17 takes in 3 days to pull off. And there are no cuts or edits at all, save a digitally rendered knife in the back.
Piece of shit is he dead?
It's impressive to do such a long, continuous take, but with so many actors involved in the scene, the choreography had to be tight and performed well. And they blew it out of the water. The result is a scene that is incredibly rewatchable, filled with brutal fighting from a man armed
Because the
only
camera
with a
is so
hammer.
still, that's why it's so easy to watch.
Number 11, Infiltrating the Vault, Mission Impossible. This iconic scene from the original spawned a number of copycat scenes, but it is a marvelous scene in its own right. While the Mission Impossible series has plenty of incredible action scenes that Tom Cruise really did, such as the terrifying time he hung onto a plane in Rogue Nation, this one is so classic and so fresh. It features Tom Cruise doing his own stunts, hanging precariously from a rope as he cracks the vault.
Whoa. Okay, that's a bit, okay.
The
What?
tension in this scene as the protagonists have to deal with close calls and the fear that things could go wrong make this eminently rewatchable. Number 10, The 10 Black Belts, Ip Man. Based on the life of the legendary martial artist and teacher of Bruce Lee, Ip Man, this incredible action scene pits the hero against 10 black belts in one of the most breathtaking fight scenes on our list.
我要挑戰10個。你熟咗未？冇陣啊！我要打10個。
The dazzling choreography, the brutal sound effects as it breaks bones and snaps necks, and the dramatic music all combine to make an unforgettable tour de force.
I like the music, very dramatic.
Seeing Donnie Yen, an incredible martial artist in his own right, take center stage is the cherry on top of this perfect scene. Number 9, Kitchen Fight, The Raid 2. This...
Okay guys, I'm gonna cut it there because the video is very long, about 20 minutes, as you can see. So basically what I'm gonna do is gonna cut it right here. You can watch the entire video in the description down below. I'll put the link in there. And yeah,